Hello students, welcome back to history lecture. Let us continue our chapter number 3, religious synthesis. Now we will learn about Sikhism. So, who was the founder of Sikhism? Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak was the founder of Sikhism and the first Guru of Sikh. As he was the founder of Sikhism, his work was mentioned as a great attempt at religious synthesis. He visited the holy places of both Hindus and Muslims. He had also visited Makkah. He realized that the feeling of devotion is common everywhere, whether it is a Hindu's religious place or whether it is a Muslim's religious place. Everywhere he realized a common feeling of devotion. Guru Nanak taught that all persons should be treated equally. There should be no discrimination among men, women, caste, creed. His teachings aimed at achieving Hindu-Muslim unity. Many people were influenced by the teachings of Guru Nanak. The number of his followers increased day by day. The followers of Guru Nanak are known as Sikhs, means Shishyas. It also means disciples. The followers of Guru are known as disciples, and the follower of Guru Nanak's were known as Sikhs, means Shishya. The Adi Grantha, which is also known as Guru Granth Sahib, is the holy book of Sikhs. What does it include? The Adi Grantha includes the compositions by Guru Nanak, Sant Namdev, Sant Kabir and other saints. So, which is the holy book of Sikhs? Adi Granth, also known as Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Nanak was succeeded by 9 Gurus of Sikhs. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Guru of Sikh. After Guru Gobind Singh, Sikhs regard the Guru Granth Sahib as their Guru, as per the orders of Guru Gobind Singh. So, Guru Nanak was the founder of Sikhism and the first Guru of Sikhs, and he was succeeded by 9 other Gurus of Sikhs. Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Guru. After Guru Gobind Singh died, people in Sikhism regarded the Guru Granth Sahib, means the holy book, the Adi Granth, as their Guru, as per the orders of Guru Gobind Singh. Means Guru Gobind Singh, 10th Guru of Sikhs, he ordered the people that they should regard Guru Granth Sahib, the holy book of Sikh, as their Guru. Next, we will learn about the Sufi sect. This is a sect in Islam. Now, as we studied about Bhakti movement, which was spread by various Hindu saints in different parts of our country, and we also studied about Sikhism, which was founded by Guru Nanak, and even he believed that there should be the unity among Hindus and Muslims, and similarly the Sufi saints believed that God is full of love and the only way to reach him is through love and devotion. Their main teachings are love for all living beings, meditation and adopting simple living. Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, Sheikh Nizamuddin Awliya, were great Sufi saints. The teachings of Sufi saints led to the unity in Hindu and Muslim communities. Sufi music has made valuable contribution to Indian music. The path of bhakti taught by saints was easy to follow for common people. They tried to preach the common people in their own language. The bhakti movement was open for all men and women. There was no discrimination among men, women, caste, and creed. The saints expressed their thoughts in the language of the people. The common people found them close to their heart. The Bhakti movement has contributed greatly to the making of Indian culture. Students, in this lesson we have studied how our religious saints have spread Bhakti movement in various different parts of our country. Devotion to God was their message. Meditation and love for all living beings was a message given by saints, and in this way the Bhakti movement has contributed greatly to the making of Indian culture.